Okay, so this is just a quick audio test while I verify that it's actually going through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Right, so I'm a little quiet to game sound, but I think I know why. That's just because intro music's loud. So cool. First time going live with a microphone. See if everyone hopefully doesn't turn up. I will be continuing the Hazel Hemlock character. Purely because no one's been around to see some other stuff. The ray tracing would have kicked in this time round. Yeah. So it might chug a little. As it cries. It's actually not dying too badly.
Work hard and don't be afraid.
It's pleasant. Yeah. There goes the frames. I am tempted to turn back off the ray tracing. My computer can handle it, but I don't like the frames. So if I just drop it down to low, perhaps, by settings, and then close. Close again. Ooh, that's still not nice. Wait. Looks fine on my other account. It's not doing it for me. This is what happens when you mess with your settings. I want reflections and shadows, ambient collisions. What's going to be causing pain. Stop running. So it's recommended settings as well. Turn off duration shadows. No, I like shadows. Live without reflections. Apply settings. Let's go. Oh, the frames have returned. How this texture. Just like this will easily determine. I will do field guide runs and stuff at some point. I just need to get far enough with the story to where I can run, because I'm starting to get a weird sort of claustrophobia from not being able to fly. Oh wow. I think I'll turn off ray tracing entirely. It's not that needed. I mean, we had a perfectly good stream. without road racing. And
Well, hello there. Oh, hello there. Please, come in.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
right, I don't know what happens next. I don't have I've had a go over. Which is fun. Once the game completely unlocks, so you have a lot more fun, because I generally don't hang around much for the main story. I like me some good theft.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
See you. I need to apologize. How are you doing?
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We'll wear us out eventually.
Leviosa. Leviosa.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Leviosa!
faltering!
Few more hits to do the job.
Leviosa!
Leviosa!
Going to interact with this question until I finish these working. And move back. Stroke cat. Cat. I'm pretty sure cats do not look like that. What cat?
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed, Fuse?
Eventually. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
Leviosa, here.
Lumbering loudly.
He's faltering.
Few more hits to do the job.
Leviosa.
Confringo. Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. Good as new.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One last thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Just kind of... You know that fixed autumn's the boxes go in that spot. It makes little sense.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio.
Now for myself a train. Yeah.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Yay, tutorials. I do wish it would like check, say like it can see that I've played this game before. So why doesn't like?
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. Welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Revelio.
Sunglasses. That may actually be what I'm looking for. They are the wrong type of sunglasses. But at least I've got some I can like choose between. This won't do for this playthrough, but when I do a Ravenclaw, I might just wear this for the sake of wearing it. Doesn't suit with her hairline. There's no glasses. Maybe if I find something one day that's more decorative. Do I have any more candles? Worth a shot. Whenever I hear an explosion,
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
And then I also don't question why there's an explosion. There seems to be an explosion.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I just need to ransom. Also, trying to complete the characters. Absolute legendary.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Being forced to fast travel is always fun. When the world's unlocked, I can enter my own playstyle, which will involve with terrifying with magic details. Hazel, I think, go for a purely because Hufflepuffs and pathology go hand in hand. Yeah. Ooh. Oh no, they're not listening to the ode. Okay, can't see me. I have discovered something. The locket. We found it, Grimms. Cool. We found a locket. And also the vibe of the whole.
I don't mind herbology myself.
Cozy.
I'll take a mandrake.
I very much like it. It is a cozy house. In Slytherin Storm, it's very nice. I like it in there very much, but it doesn't do cozy. But it can be quite nice just to sit around with your classmates.
Revelio.
Challenges and quests, and I can't get that, but can get something, right? This, there we are, for the go pages. Get like a full outfit with each one of these, which is 3%. I forget how big this game is. It's quite impressive. I would like to get rid of all notifications or option levels. I have a little bit of gear to shuffle around quickly. Ooh. Is that what I think it is? Is it? Trousers? It's really hard to find the female attire which supports trousers, which is really funny, in my opinion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run around like this. Is quite a nice get up. Yeah, kind of suits the look. I'm essentially going to just be going for like a cottage core vibe. While I'm in Roman school, I think I'm going to do that. And I can change the appearance of this and do a cap. No. Glasses on the other hand. It's good, but it's not the style. It's just nice how it is. This is big for this character. Hello, Michael. I am good, thank you. How are you? Thank you for joining my obscure stream. Sorry if I reply quite late. There's quite a bit of delay on both my live and chat. Currently in the middle. There's a door.
Revelio.
I can't remember where that door is though. Where's that door? I'm just gonna keep wondering. Does it mean this door? There's one up here. I know there's one. I cannot remember quite which of them are.
Levioso.
Where's your dials? Dial there and dial there. This seems to be a longer dial. So that's first one. First one. I know I could go through all the puzzle stages, but these doors can be brute forced really easily. So I just brute force them. Which oh, I enjoy the game a lot. Michael, I've played through it completely on my Slytherin character, and I've decided to play through it again with a Hufflepuff with a different playstyle because in a lot of Slytherin playstyles it's a lot of stab, and steal. So trying to go for a lawful good character is fun. Difficult, but fun. I like collecting rich coins, so 100%ing as well. How do you enjoy the game? Well, I hope you have fun. Have you played the game before, or is it going to be your first run through? I don't really get traffic around where I am. But hope you don't, and I hope you find a petrol station soon, I guess. You're just starting. What house are you going for? If you don't mind asking. Quite fun to know the different houses people play as.
Revelio.
Yes, really, we don't get traffic much where I am. You'd be surprised about the capabilities of the human ladder and items. Provided you do not push it to the limit too often, your ladder can maintain stability for, I think it's like 12 hours. Yeah, Slytherin is the right option. Slytherin main myself.
Revelio.
It helps not to think about it and actually trying to relax
Off on another
in a
adventure,
weird
are
way prevents you putting...
You should hear Charlotte.
Maybe go ask one of your traffic neighbours.
If I had to. Revelio.
Can you walk? Oh, right. I'm planning to be a biomedical engineer, and I'm fascinated by machines like, say, dialysis machines, stuff like that. So, yeah, I've done one too many science projects to know that sort of stuff.
Revelio.
Right, I haven't really experienced that before. Interstate, that's like big road, right?
Sometimes you can find some quite...
Again, middle of nowhere, I don't get too much traffic. Maybe focus on the soothing sounds of Revelio every 2 steps? I don't quite know what to do in that situation. Something to note about this game. Well, I have been stuck in traffic before, but it was on coach for a long time.
Revelio.
Fun fact about this game, you can go into settings and go into the accessibility, which is somewhere along here. I think it's audio, and it tells you where the sounds of like the dings are. So like Casserole, there's a little ding, and that ding is it's like where, sorry if you hear construction, it's like where all the notes are.
Revelio. Sadly, the wrong colours for Hogwarts. Do I want? No scarf for now, sadly. Hey, we got gloves as well. Wrong colour again. I just thought I saw audio. I was hoping there'd be font settings for. Do you know if there's font settings for like the subtitles? Because that would be kind of... Yeah, there's a lot of attention to detail. I don't have the rotation on. You can still see it active. I don't have it for frame rate. Yeah, don't worry, I'm expelling some typos all the time. But I really like the fun details. I don't know if you know, you go into bathrooms and sometimes there's students. Revelio.
It's quite funny. Worst. Cat. Very worst. Yeah, I like to mess with the fonts sometimes. I forgot you could do that.
Revelio.
We got the botanical, but I think it's the wrong colour.
I play a lot of games. This is my main, source of entertainment. Yeah, it's wrong colour. I generally play a lot of, survival-based games. I can pull up my Steam real quick if you want. Games 280. I have a lot of games. This isn't all of them. I also have EA and stuff. I generally play open world RPGs because I like open world RPGs. What games do you play? Maybe I've played them before.
Revelio. Levioso.
What did I do? So I can't activate that at the moment.
Let's just keep our heads about this. Oh, I'm true sorry. I just think. Just make your point. Come now, Annabelle.
Whee! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meat.
Yeah, I play it.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have
don't play first-person shooters like Call of Duty. I like mine where they touch the funky physics and magic and stuff like that. So shooters I usually go for something like Apex, Horizon. Horizon, at least I am playing ages. I also like Splitgate. Have you played Splitgate before? Like Portal with guns. RPGs have like a much different flavour to
Lumos.
to shooters.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be.
Leave me be. What do you want?
Playtime for this as well is quite long. I haven't on my main, I've still got loads of stuff to do, and my account is 52 hours long. Because that account's working. Look, oh, here's the polyjuice potion, by the way. Mess it up for someone, but yeah, polyjuice potion. Right, as per always, cutscenes, so I'll be quiet. Ooh. After I equip a new wand handle. That suits nice. Look, I'll keep it there.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver?
Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Some kind soul help me?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed.
If only a new student would help me with my sad
The reason why I'm not teleporting around constantly is because early game it's good to just try and pick up items as you go around. It's just good to get some early game gold, gear and stuff like that.
Look at your hair, your complexion. They'll all want to know your
Like that scarf, even though it's worse than my regular gear, it's can still be sold for quite a bit of that cash money.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa!
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed wands, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Some back rings.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Illegal stuff in the world.
Expulso!
Is that all you've got?
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
I mean, I threw a bucket at someone. That's good sportsmanship.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the train?
Of course. I'll fetch it. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Excellent form. Nicely done. Say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during
Hello, Lucan.
Why, yes it is. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
It's 3 next to 2.
Act like a winner.
There goes my wager.
Really dislike that my spells are set up. There we are, so I can just top up that. There's no point in having them.
Come on!
Give them more force.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
I feel like
the next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Underutilized.
Assignment's all finished.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Hey, Natty, here's a question. I like the realistic thing, the whole like.
Might some kind soul help me?
Really just running or trying to hold on.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio!
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
No, I have to close this tutorial. Hadn't updated properly. So
Levioso!
Setting yours ablaze is certainly pathetic, isn't it?
It's got a pattern down. I usually have Incendio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Lumos. Incendio!
I like that you can randomly encounter students when you're wandering around. It's pleasant.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Incendio! Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Revelio.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me. Boy, can you help me?
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Curious.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Silent as a grave. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Sebastian's not very good at whispering.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
better not be a student in here. It's after hours. I do hope Peeves isn't up to his ridiculous antics again.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
We are being stealthy school students until further notice.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Gonna start thinking about it. Maybe I should take. Just thinking out loud.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Now I like what I've already got on. But like this one, it's nice gold, but I don't think this shade of gold matches this kind of reddish, which I think matches better with this.
Revelio.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it! this lead?
Revelio. Reparo.
Oh dear.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
I will not be Quidditch goggling, but still. Funny. Raised.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Let's keep my wits about me.
Take me back.
is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
You can wander around the castle at night, zero problems.
What are you up to now?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
it's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final...
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
I don't have red. Oh, we do have red ovens.
Act like a winner. Protego! Levioso. Incendio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
I can do it this time.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
I feel like if I take red out first.
Fringo! Fringo!
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck.
I just want the items from this room.
Leviosa.
Fringo.
Protego. Accio. Confringo. Care to try again?
Underleveled and underspelled.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
So I need to stay away from the walls. If I can flank them to the right.
Hey.
There goes my wager.
Care to try again?
I'm trying to get that glitch going.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Shielded and healed at the same time. It triggered that. So we can do it again.
Act like a winner. Incendio. Confringo. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Rendering problem?
Fringo. Confringo. That's all you've got. Confringo. Confringo.
Stupefy.
Descendo.
I'm the one. Stupefy.
It was mostly luck, that's all.
Please, you wouldn't have got this far on luck alone. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honour.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
I think I'll go to Hogsmeade and sell some stuff. You know, it'd be easy if there's like a button which was equip all best items sort of thing. That'd be nice. It's an interesting little outfit. I combine that with one of these. Yeah. It's pleasant as well. Sell stuff.
We've got dark wizards these days that make emeralds pure beyond.
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
Hi there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.
You appear to be going from a reference. May I ask where that reference is? Because... Wait, is that your attempt at Hogwarts, perhaps? What are you painting? A stylized representation of the post office, perhaps? No. Ma'am, to paint from a reference, you generally have to be like at the right reference. Don't worry, completely fine. Everyone makes that mistake. Perhaps you could just look at this. What you're looking at. Okay, ma'am. Have a good day. I think she's
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Interesting.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
Can I, like, level up here? How far in do you have to be to level up? Great, new scarf. Pleasant. Not my style for now. Don't need it, got better stuff.
Revelio.
I'm a bit of a loot person in all games. I just like to, well, collect loot.
Incendio.
My father always taught me to keep my...
Sorry, climb up all I can climb. Let's see. What do we have? Avocado herbology. I'm gonna try and just keep on top of my quests before doing maintenance sort of thing. Yeah. Now we're at the stage where I can start teleporting. What quest did I start? Yes. Let's get the dragons.
Might some kind soul help me?
It's interesting seeing Sebastian and Poppy interact.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember, if you need to stop practicing. Excellent form. Good one! Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! That's it! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
There's something in there, I just know it.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Niffler's Fancy, or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
Revelio.
Seeing as we're like present in the education area, I should probably change back into not hunting down dragons attire.
A teacher! You're lucky they don't exist! You don't get your act together, I shall fly straight to Hogwarts and snap your wand
Incendio.
myself!
Revelio.
There be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp said that...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this... Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippins.
He's so sad. No. What's wrong with all this?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared... Your potion should not be that colour, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Again. Oh! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well. The art of potion making is delicate, and as such...
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. and you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
I don't believe that he's going to keep that promise. Just saying. That's satisfying when you only have one quest. Do some walking. I'll have to do. It will be a long run.
Stirred clockwise.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Best I've ever had.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
admit, even without like a lot of the graphics maxed out, this game looks good.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! I should investigate. Revelio. Lumos.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
But, Mummy... Auntie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
You should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Revelio.
Hey Hazel, welcome back. No need to apologise. How you doing today? Oh, I see Sebastian is also here. Well. So, have my mic on today, as promised. Yeah. I'm doing good, thanks. How? Yeah. Sorry, the fight I did earlier was quite a while ago. You can see it at the start of the stream. Good to hear you're good. Just wandering around. Oh, I changed up the gear a little bit.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Oh, that's I'll help that guy or something. Not right now.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dog's his nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You should never have come here.
Hit that guy with a rock.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, yeah, I have I have a bit of such things like...
Get over here, you wicked!
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this! You're my dead money!
You're going to regret that.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin?
Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Dialogue's over. I generally stay quiet when there's, like...
This trunk?
And stuff.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
So, yeah.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Time to
Lovely.
do a
Now,
tedious moment.
notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious.
Incendio!
Fire! Beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyre.
Do you remember how to access the cannon? Take a funky little picture. How good that was. I'm grabbing a screenshot and doing some art with that. Definitely. Yeah.
Incendio!
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I think I've soon the ability to fly, which would be quite nice. Yeah. Oh, there's an item in there. Do you see that? There's an item.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
door. We're getting a unique chunk of quest, which is cool. Also interested that it's called Hogwarts Legacy. We've got a fresh hat. Sadly, the hair does not match the hat. Oh, I unlocked some more like this and stuff. We should see Sebastian again soon. I've also started teleporting around. Kind of determined to fly now. I was saying earlier how I liked how cozy in here was. Yeah, although the Slytherin common rooms were really nice, this is also kind of like, could sit down, drink some hot chocolate and read a book. Well, you can actually see him wandering around the classrooms. But, still this person is clean.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Yeah. Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Is this the quest that sends us to Azkaban? I think it might be. But there was a thing I was kind of disappointed about. Could go to Azkaban as a Slytherin. Like, the majority of people in Azkaban is just unlucky coincidence.
Revelio.
Let me into the kitchens. Well, I guess we're going to Azkaban. I also guess we have to run all the way there. I just want to be able to fly. I don't have any other options. I just want to be able to fly. So I don't want to have to run all the way there. Yay! This is going to be fun. Head to Hogsmeade, go for the upper one, then begin the trek, I guess. Cool. I miss not having my hippogriff.
House elf. New instruments are expensive, you know.
I love seeing this, like, the hamlets and stuff. Eventually getting up for another instance. Yes, I'm procrastinating about running the... Damn it. He heard my plans. I guess I am running all the way there. After skipping this. Go. I'll try and cut corners where I can. Yes, the good vibes, but like, still. Take forever. I just want to. I just. Yay. Go. Can I stab someone? Hello there, good sir.
This place has seen better days.
Be it upon your heads when our expectations take flight like that. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
Revelio.
Get my meaning.
Expelliarmus!
You're the little sod.
Incendio!
Is this your I want a bio. No one hide from me.
The
lamb returns to the wolf.
Leviosa! Revelio!
My inner loot goblin. Right. I'm thinking to rearrange my spells. So, disarm them, make them float, drag them closer, and then set them on fire. Just for the limited movement, because we can see, we don't need lighting. Fireflies. Yeah. Okay, now, hear me out. So, got a new cloak, right? Which is higher ranking than a legendary. Wow. Okay. That's already cool. Now, what if I match the entire outfit? It's already pretty well matching. It actually matches really well. Little adventurer. Looks like I should be in Zelda. First, the gloves. The gloves are already on point. Then... no, I don't have glasses for it. But I do have a hat that suits the... maybe not. Maybe no hat and green scarf. And then I have robes for it, do I? Okay, I'll stop messing with it. I like the regular coat that I'm wearing. Okay, now could go do quest, or could go do egg. I'll go to quest.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Like how my character also doesn't knock, just barges in at top speed.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
It's kind of in character just to say anything to see Azkaban. So,
I've always wanted to see Azkaban. Count me in.
I suppose it has a peculiar appeal to some, but it can be terribly disconcerting. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Alrighty.
Very well, let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
Don't be scared.
Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
This place is nice. I wish we got to see this. Actually crazy. What's your pajamas, by the way? Have you done the fun like this?
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
There be a soul. This is where my character will spend the rest of her existence. Like the ambulance on this road.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
Oh, what's spookier, the ambulance or the fact that this boat makes zero noise? Which is kind of cool. I'm gonna use it to fix into the room.
You don't scare me, young cur. I teach you something little you should know Hogwarts.
Hello, good sir. You seem to be unable to reach me. Quite spacious areas. Spacious things.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
All around me darkness. My only friend, my only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Ellen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Whoa. That was cool. That was really cool.
You're hurt. Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madame Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
The straws. Just been to Azkaban. Terrifying experience at the straws. I hear a band.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now, had my dark wizards here.
Brown Rock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I cannot do anything with that.
I could use some gold.
I know you do.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be simply Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a...
I find it interesting, that's all. But we're going to see some more stuff. I've not seen any of this. I try to stay away from the spoilers. Oh. Red arrows. And through? Oh, wolves. Wolves.
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
No problem dealt with.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Revelio.
This is cool.
Incendio!
Them wolves is because to self-defense.
Revelio.
And also raining need of weapons.
No wonder Anne never found that clue. Revelio. You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? Incendio! A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
So... Peeves knows about all the secret locations, including the pensive, and the book, and the ancient magic, and the whole taking people's emotions thing. But she does nothing about it. Of course, because he's Peeves. What's the chance of us being jumped the second we leave this place? I rank it pretty high. Pretty high.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Now, what... Yeah, Peeves is, but what option should I choose? Should I be pleasant, go not very well, I'm afraid, or shall I ruin this ghost's rest of eternity, saying he ruined his true love's life? What do you think? Now, if this was Cethella Seraphine, my other character, she'd choose the bottom option. But I think Hazel would be more likely to choose the not very well, I'm afraid option. So, what do you think? Hazel's a Hufflepuff, so Hazel must be friendly. Shame. I do wish I could have Cethelus, my main character, do this quest, because she would have ruined life instantly. Anyway.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been travelling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Thank you. I need to find those pages, to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
That was an interesting mission.
These rocks have seen better days.
I forget I can't be too fast for this game, it takes so long. I will show you. Behold, the unicorn. I know this area quite well because I spent a lot of time farming for shiny unicorns. I also use unicorns as my main source of income. Ta-da! It's also mooncaps. Look at those three. Oh, run, mooncat, run. Don't intend to get into a scuffle with the poachers today. The reason why I'm stealthing is because I don't really want to get enemy aggro, so I don't have to.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to poach. Manners are important, though, aren't they? Even in a fight.
These guys are level 20s or higher, which is out of my battle range at the moment. Yeah. I'm just going to stealth this. Chickens.
Rally behind strength and you
have to admit, even spooky areas look good.
Stand behind Windsea Castle.
Look how nice that is. Here we are. Just walking. Temptation. 3 of them. Possibly 4. 20s. You decide. Should I try and face them and risk dying, or should I keep walking? What do you think? Be able to use some ancient magic. If I get a combo on the first one, second one I could half their health. Shall I fight them? I don't have that many spells to work with. I do have Petrificus Totalis. I could try and use Petrificus Totalis on one of them, which would give me a massive advantage. But I have to get up close. Scout. I can do this. I can do this, right? Stealth build. Next one. Come here. Don't know if I can get to.
Reducto!
Incendio!
Confringo! Reducto!
Confringo!
That wasn't pleasant.
I heard something.
Is it? Go over there.
Revelio.
This is fine.
Oh, that warrants a look.
Someone messing about.
Come closer. That's it. There we go.
Revelio.
Oh my, that is rather close. You kind of came from the wrong direction.
Show yourself!
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh
You little...
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Get out of here. Go. Keep going. You don't see me.
Yeah, Confringo!
You know where I am.
Incendio!
Confringo!
Confringo!
You over here! Reducto!
Working together.
Confringo!
Confringo!
How was that? For some Hufflepuff being nice.
Revelio.
That is stealth. This would be way easier if I could fly. Way, way easier. So if one more learning trial, let me get some inventory space. How about that? Right. More stealth think it is. I know I'm meant to be focusing, but I want to follow the butterflies. Like a cat. The obscure need to follow butterflies. Oh, they're gonna put me on a path of what looks like some dark mongrels. Should be good, but like... butterflies. Oh. That's not good. I still got it. Turning more into like a Assassin's Creed style game. Just keep calling. Just keep calling. I've sacrificed Expelliarmus so I can have spells, but I think that's a good trade. Because if I'm in combat, I'm not going to have time to disarm everyone. Now if I sprint this way while no one's around...
Revelio!
I can confirm no one's around. And then... Oh, there's a melon trial. Now quest, which looks like it needs spiders. Oh, melon trial. Also, Lady Hazel, arachnophobia. Do you...
Here's a pleasant surprise.
Just so I know whether to avoid spiders or not.
Revelio.
What is this test? Wait. I see no more anywhere.
Incendio.
Logically speaking, the last one should be around here, right? Right?
Revelio.
Maybe there's only two of them, which would be nice.
Incendio.
So tricky after all, Merlin.
There we go. Okay, I'm going to drop a quick arachnophobia warning. Look away from my fear of spiders. Because I've got a stealth around and there's some spiders. So yeah, look away if you have a fear of spiders. Otherwise,
Revelio.
It's just a spider territory, so I don't want to risk spooking someone. Okay, I'll do my best to avoid the spiders, don't worry. Yeah, I'll do my best to avoid them. This challenges my knowledge of the Forbidden Forest.
Oh, I shall enjoy this.
Revelio.
No, I don't want to make you scared, don't worry. I don't mind. You like Sebastian, you do not like spiders.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Yes, I'm going to learn dark magic. Quickly. Sebastian doesn't like spiders either.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
But yes, dark magic's one thing I will be learning.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
I think the bird bath is going to be expensive. Just a wild guess.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
For Hazel's character, I think I'm going to go for she won't use dark magic and like she'll be all goody two-shoes, won't go around hurting people too much. However, if needed, she can and will cast Imperial or maybe Crucio or Radicadabra. But yeah, something like that.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
I saw Sebastian before starting this quest in one of the classes, but after this quest we should start a quest that will lead us on to more communication with Sebastian. Yeah, because don't we have to learn flying soon, right? He's there. So yeah, after this quest, don't worry.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
This is nice.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This is very nice.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
I will make you.
risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Yes, you can blame Weasley for blowing up the classroom. He set his potion on fire, so I'm afraid. But we'll see soon. Oh, so this is how it leads on to the Jackdaw quest. That's good to know. Oh, so this is how it leads on to the Jackdaw quest. That's spiders. I'll do my best to kill the spiders as quickly as possible so you do not have to see them.
Revelio. I wonder how big this place is. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. Revelio. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
One Endurus. Whole lot of luck.
Incendio. Revelio.
Spiders.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
There we are. I can handle spiders quite well. I don't have that sort of fear of spiders. No thornbacks.
I'm not going to touch those. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Ooh, you got a scuff. I'm just going to check my slots. Okay. I can be done with all the spiders in like 10 minutes, so that works out quite well. The scarf matches very nicely. scarf acquired. I'm looking dapper.
Incendio!
See if I can burn this spiders.
Expelliarmus! Levioso!
I'll be AFK for a moment. Lady Hazel, I don't know if you'll see this, but I've gotta go. Gotta go get fish and chips. Yeah. So I'll see you. Probably, I'll probably stream later today. Again, I'll use my mic. I'll be talking quiet because people will sleep. But yeah. See ya. Bye. Thanks for coming to the live. I'll probably be online again.